Yeah, thank you very much, everybody who's tuned in and donated so far. Sorry, we did have some technical difficulties at the start, so just to explain, we are accepting funds for the P Fund. That is the VGM CON chosen charity for this year, and they are supporting people in the LGBTQ community to access resources that they need desperately. So please go ahead and do that. Moo Man is going to do a little update on the sploosh board in a moment, but first I am joined by our good friend here, Austin Green of Dwelling of Duels, also of WASD, and just a fine gentleman all around. How you doing, Austin?
I'm doing great, Josh. Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to have you. Obviously, you know, there might be some people who aren't aware of Dwelling of Duels. It's hard to imagine, but if you have like an elevator pitch for what Dwelling of Duels community is and what its function is, can you give us a little bit on that?
I think mayhaps can do.
Okay.
Yeah, Dwelling of Duels is a video game music competition. We have a monthly contest where there's a theme each month that might be like ice levels or specific composers or anything like that. And then people submit their arrangements, their recordings, and they get judged anonymously, presented anonymously, and judged anonymously. And at the end of the month, we reveal the winner and the theme for the next month, and we go off and we do it all again. Very collaborative environment, a lot of collabs going on, a lot of good feedback, especially because of anonymity and such like that, right?
Right.
Like you're giving the most true feedback you can because it's you don't know who it is. You can just you're giving your real first impression of the songs.
Yeah, and not just like this sucks, but like here's where this could improve a little bit.
Usually that's the way.
Usually that's the case.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta be a mod a little bit for something that is 20 years old now. That's why I say it's hard to believe that that people might not have heard of you guys, because it's been going strong for a long time.
It has, yes. I took over in about 5 years ago. But yeah, it's been going on since 2003. We did our 20th anniversary stream last year with you as well. Yeah, that was fun. Which was a ton of fun. And yeah, a lot of really cool, really talented musicians have come out of Dwelling of Duels. Many who are performing here at VGM CON today.
Yeah, and actually
this weekend.
Yeah, and not to mention the fact that several of the DoD arrangements have made it onto the Game Music Remix Awards list. There's some strong representation this year.
Yeah, there is a non-zero number of DoD entries. I think there was at least 3 that I saw, if not more. Do you remember?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I can't count them off the top of my head, but
you don't
just
have
seeing the names, you know, like whether they were Dwelling of Duels submissions or not, it's really nice to see lots of good talent and lots of people emerging from that community to do great things. So we know that your theme for this month is the Sega Mega Drive, but you... Oh my God. We're live, folks. We have an audience and all that. But you are also doing something very special here for VGM CON specifically. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
We are, yeah. We brought back the Tornado of Solos, which is a theme that we've done in the past. So we gave people 2 weeks to create an arrangement of the main theme from Pictionary for the NES, classic Tim Fallon, ridiculous track. And so, yeah, we're going to be listening to the submissions. I've just got them all tallied up and brought in. We've got 14 submissions, main submissions, and we're going to listen to them all anonymously. Just a whole slew of Pictionary music for us.
Oh, my God.
And we're going to vote. We're going to vote on it right there. So if you've got 40 minutes to come hang out and vote on some songs, or the rest of the weekend, because it goes through the rest of the weekend as well. Come hang out and do some Pictionary music with us.
Yeah, and that is going to be in panel room...
I don't know.
One of the panel rooms at 4 p.m. tomorrow, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
Awesome. All right. So, folks, if you're on site, definitely come and check that out. And if you're not, then we hope that the FOMO will encourage you to come next year. Well, apart from Dwelling of Duels, you're also quite a seasoned musician yourself. You have a group called WASD covering classic PC music and stuff like that, and you just had kind of a killer show not too long ago.
Yeah. We just we were in Baltimore. We're centralized around Baltimore, and Galactic Empire, the big Star Wars metal band that's been doing a lot of stuff lately, was in our hometown. So we were like, hey, can we get on the show? And we had a killer time. It was so much fun. It was a sold-out show, which was great, and we made a lot of friends there. A lot of a lot of Jedi and Sith friends, right? Because we're open to everybody.
Wow. True neutral.
Yes, exactly. Precisely. But it was a great show. It was an amazing time. And yeah, at WASD, we do like old computer game stuff like Secret of Monkey Island, Command and Conquer, Unreal Tournament, Quake. We've got some Doom stuff we've been doing lately, but yeah.
And you've recently added Mark Schimmelbusch, aka Mon, to your lineup as well.
Yes.
Filling that out. Do you find a huge difference with the fourth member?
Yeah, it really, really nails home the Iron Maiden vibe that we're going for. Because we just have the two guitars, and even Jack on bass will come in, and we'll have all three of our guitar necks. Like, it's just so perfectly 80s metal. It's great. So, and he's a wonderful musician. He's a wonderful arranger as well. So I was very excited to get to have him hop on a few shows. Our first show with him was last year at QuakeCon.
Right.
We played a gig there.
That's huge.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's been a pretty good year for us. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to some of your records nostalgically over the past few months. I'm curious, especially now that you have the fourth member, when you're planning your next release.
Yeah, we are working on a couple new arrangements right now. We have a Doom track, Doom 2016, and so we've been trying that one out. I don't think we've played anything else new right now. I don't want to promise anything before it comes out. But there's Doom. We were also considering some Halo as well. So yeah, there's lots of ideas coming down the pipe. But because I'm playing this weekend, and we're doing the DoD panel, and Mark is here he's doing 2 or 3 sets.
Yeah.
And so we've just been so busy. So as soon as we get back from VGM CON, though, right back at it.
I was going to say, as soon as you come back from VGM CON, decompress.
Well, yeah. Deflate into the armchairs. Right?
Yeah. Little post-con blues.
We're going to put together an EP, I think, is our next thing we're going to do.
Okay, right on. All right, well, hit me up when you have that, because I would love to host you guys for one of our Let's Listens over on Bonus Stage. That would be a super fun time.
Yeah, love to.
Speaking of tunes, I mean, we're here at VGM CON Sunshine Resort. I want to ask, what is your favorite, feel-good summertime jam?
Ooh, like VGM
like
jam
VGM,
specifically?
Yeah. What do you got?
Man. Delfino Plaza, to fit with the theme. I really think that the Delfino Plaza music is just perfectly it captures such a very pastoral kind of beach vibe.
Okay.
That's my true 100% correct answer.
Okay. Can you just can you sing a little bit of it for us?
That's the bass line.
Okay.
Right?
So I'll do that. Yeah. The bit is complete. Thank you, Moomin.
That?
Oh
Is
my
that
God.
a nose whistle?
It's my nose flute.
Yes.
And you play
Okay.
it with your nose, and you do the pitch with your mouth. So I go. There'll be more of that later on in the weekend. Get ready, folks.
man.
Unfortunately, yes.
Get ready. Jeez. I have a jaw harp up in my room. I should have brought that. Boing, boing, boing. Okay, I'll bring it back.
Mouth jam.
Yes. We could. Oh, man, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm sorry, everybody.
Well, I know this isn't your first time here at VGM CON, but how many years have you been coming here?
So this is this year. I was here last year, and then I was also here in 2020.
Oh wow!
I came with WASD in March of 2020, and that was the week before everything shut down.
Oh wow!
So we were all here. It was I was hanging out with Lonely Rolling Stars and the Hip Points, and we're all making jokes like oh, we're gonna have to touch ankles instead of shaking hands. Oh, don't touch me, man, you might be sick. While we're breathing each other's fumes and everything.
Everyone thought it was physical contact at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were hanging out in the room, and someone had up one of those sites that was is it canceled yet list, where they were showing
sports games.
Sports games are all canceled. March Madness is all canceled. NFL. Yeah. And then all these other things, and we were all kind of oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to my room actually, and bye. Don't touch me.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then so 3 times I've been to VGM CON.
Okay.
With that story.
Yeah, sorry to re-traumatize everybody in chat there. Oh my god, that's awesome. Well, yeah, I'm excited to see. Sorry, you mentioned you're performing. I realized I
Right.
didn't even ask about that.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I'm playing bass in Lucas G's band.
Right. Oh my
Lucas G
god.
and the Do Knights.
Lucas Guimarães'
Is that how you
mass
pronounce his
assembly
name?
of
Guimarães?
musicians.
There's 12 of us. It's
Yeah,
crazy. It's gonna
yeah.
be so much fun.
Oh my god, I'm excited to see how you all fit on that stage. Yeah.
Well, yeah. We're getting swapped out. I think there's a rotating drummer.
Okay.
So
Like he's just gonna turn in spot.
yeah, in all directions. Right. A whole
Upside
page.
down, just like Joey Jordan.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I'm looking forward to that. Cool. Well, thank you so much, Austin, for coming here and speaking to us on the Warp stage. Thank you, all of our viewers and such. Sorry?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, we're gonna have you're the first one to ceremoniously sign our Warp Stage banana. So please
Wonderful.
give us your John Hancock
I
or
will
your
give you-
Austin Green, as it were, on that. And while we're doing that, Mooman, do you want to come on over here and update us on the charity?
I sure
the charity
would love to,
sploosh?
Josh. All right, so because we had some audio troubles before, I'm reminding everybody we are accepting donations to the P Fund Foundation all throughout the weekend, and we have a little bit of a mini game to incentivize you guys here tonight. We have our sinking ships board, not battleship, sinking ships as seen in Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. This is completely original. Miyamoto made it up himself. Do not write to us. Do not write to Milton Bradley. So every $5 donations you give to the P Fund Foundation, you get to choose a number and a letter which corresponds to a coordinate on the board, and we are going to try to sink all those ships. We got a $10 donation from Ian Martin for B4. Is B4 a hit or is it a sploosh?
B4. Oh, I should check before I mark.
Yeah.
B4 is a sploosh.
Sploosh. And is H3 a kaboom or a sploosh?
H3 is also a sploosh.
We got a double sploosh.
Double sploosh.
Gnarly, dude.
Gnarly, dude.
We're on theme.
Gnarly
Radical.
Ian Martin.
Thank you, Ian, for your donation. Keep those donations coming all throughout the weekend. Thank you, Josh.
Absolutely. And coming up next, we have Balkan Bleeps, who is a chiptune and Balkan folk music artist from the Pacific Northwest. He's got a wonderful set prepared for us. He's been on bonus stage several times, and we're really happy to present him here for the Warp Stage at VGM CON. Once again, thank you, Austin, for being here and giving us, let me see.
Thank you for signing
Kind
up.
of June. All right. Yes.
Nice and big and in the middle.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like John Hancock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having me. This was great.
This is
so much fun.
It's super fun. All right. Thanks, folks.
Surf's up.
Surf's up and enjoy some Balkan Bleeps.